Hey guys, Mama T here from Mama T's Craft Closet. Back again. This video is going to be a little bit different. I actually had made a cane that was inspired by another YouTuber, and I had looked up, other people that had done this similar cane. It's called fossilized coral or agatized coral. So this is what I ended up with for the cane itself. You can see that there. And mine's quite a bit different than the one that I was inspired by. And I have to say this, I was debating whether or not I was going to say something about this, but I'm going to, because I, started this YouTube channel because I love watching other YouTubers. I enjoy watching other people. I enjoy watching other people craft. My YouTube channel is not, I don't make any money off my YouTube channel. I hope to someday make a little bit of money off my YouTube channel, but there's, certain requirements you have to meet to be able to do that. My biggest hope actually is to have people reach out to me and be like, hey, you want to do a collaboration, or hey, you want to review this, and send me stuff. That's my goal with YouTube. And just to share and have fun and and just be my authentic self. So I had put in one of my shorts about doing this fossilized coral, and I had found pictures of actual fossilized coral stones on Etsy, and I had shared those pictures on one of my short stories, and I got a comment from a fellow YouTuber that said, I will be watching for this. I was like, okay. I found it really, really uncomfortable and unnecessary. I was really shocked and kind of taken aback by that comment. This fellow YouTuber has expressed, that if they feel like their videos have been copied, that they will report people. I understand that. Like, obviously, if somebody copied one of my videos word for word, I honestly don't think it would bother me. I don't have enough time in my life to go through other people's YouTube videos and watch them to see if they're copying what I do. And I'm not that special. I just found it really uncomfortable and really unnecessary. And it's really too bad because I look up to this YouTuber a lot. I watch their videos all the time. I enjoy watching their videos because they're very real and silly, and they're funny. And I just was really kind of like, oh, it just really was a bummer. It was a real bummer to have that kind of like threatening, I'm going to be watching for this. Like, okay, cool. I'd be honored if they watched my YouTube video. Now, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm not going to show you how I did the cane. And throat bubble, unless, people express that they want to see how I did it. Doing canes is a lot of fun. They're tricky though. They're really, really tricky. But this one was really cool because all I used was white and translucent clay. And it's a really cool cane. So these are some of the pieces that I've made with it. Let's see. So what I did is I took plain white souffle clay and put some alcohol ink on it, and then cut really thin slices of that cane, because that's typically what you do with canes. You typically cut slices, either make it into a slab. Usually some people make it into like a kaleidoscope kind of pattern. Some people will will turn it into beads. Some people will take it and do kind of like this thing where you cut it really, really thin, and lay it on top of, like this was on top of white clay that I had colored. So that is one there. There's that one there. And then I went ahead and did other colors underneath. Like this one had like a lime green, I think a pink, a yellow. There was like an orange. You could kind of see the colors in there. This is the same idea. This clay cutter that I have that I'm using here is from Creo Clay Co. or Creo Clay. Their cutters are phenomenal. I could not believe how thin the edges were. they cut really, really well. This is another one that I did. The colors on this one were pink, purple, and a blue color. So this would be a pair of earrings. I am probably going to make it into a pendant. Just for me, it's too big of an earring. So, but what I wanted to do with you guys today is I was just going to take Sculpey Souffle, white, roll it out into a slab, and then this time I wanted to just cut different shapes without distorting them at all. So I have this cane here. I have it reduced down to this size here, and then even more reduced down to this. So with a cane, it usually starts off pretty big. Like it started off probably about yay big. Actually, I posted pictures on my shorts. So if you want to look at the shorts that I've done, it shows kind of the stages of making this cane. And what you do is you just keep reducing it down to, smaller and smaller size, depending on what you want to do. With these particular ones, I cut a pretty big chunk off, rolled it out flat, and then actually shaved it off like you would do with a mokugame like technique. And it's cool, but I want to get more of the pattern that is actually there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my alcohol inks. Some of them are from Let's Resin, and the other ones are from Ranger or Jim Holtz. So yeah, so stick around or come back or just stay watching. Thanks. All right, guys. So here we go. These are the alcohol inks we're going to be using. I'm going to be using Ginger, Laguna, Latte. Those are from Tim Holtz. And then this mixative Copper. Thought copper would look really cool. And then from Let's Resin, we're going to be doing cerulean. That's what it is. Cerulean and brown. Words are hard. So the last time I did it, I used a brush, and the colors weren't as vibrant. I want the colors to really show, because like this one here, I used a brush and they didn't show through as much as I hoped they had. Although at the same time, this one here, I did it really thin and they showed up through a lot. So I don't know. I just want to try some different colors. So we're going to just go through and drip. We're not going to use the brush. And this may work and it may not. That's kind of, like I've said before, part of the process. So let's just drip. Drip, 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 drip. We'll do the, ooh, that was a big drip. Drip, 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 drip. What I might do is actually spray rubbing alcohol on it to get the colors to spread a little bit. All right, let's get some brown. You always want to shake them. I mean, the alcohol inks don't really settle, but that is brown and that is dark. Brown. I'm going to go in with some ginger. Ginger. Ooh, we're going to have to go over with the teal and the blue again, I think. This is Latte. What? You still got hiccups?
Gone while I was eating, and then I stood up and it came back.
Weird. Alright, now we're going to put, actually, I'm going to do more of the teal. We kind of lost it. I'm going to do the lighter. Oh, no, that's okay. Now, this looks like a real mess right now, but trust me, it will, oops, it will work. Let's hope. Cerulean is a really pretty color. In the background, you'll hear my son just got home from work. He's making himself some dinner. All right, and actually, what I think I might do, I'll take a tissue, put that over it. And I should be wearing gloves. Ooh, wow, okay. That's kind of cool. Let's see, now there seems to be a lot of...
Good to be up or good to get up? That's what I was getting at.
I'm going to do... That brown is too dark. I'm going to do more of the ginger.
Get up at like 5 a.m., shower, dressed, go down, the hotel breakfast. What was
that, latte? Wait, what one was that? Was it latte or ginger? I think that was ginger. Yep. Okay. Again, I'll go over it with the tissue. All right, now I'm going to go over it with the copper. Stuck here. Why is that not coming out? Shake that up some more. All right, guys. So we have the slab done with the alcohol ink. It's hard to know when to stop, to be completely honest. And from the looks of it, I think I have too much copper. I'm going to try doing this. And see what happens when I do this. I think it's going to take... No, that's not too bad. That would be really cool. It's almost too much gold. I'm going to let this one kind of sit and just dry on its own and see what happens. But what I was going to do is on this one, I was going to cut up slices and just without manipulating them too much and put it down. And then on the other one, I was going to do them real thin and see how that looks. So, all right. So we have this cat. See, this is the you know, the sprinkles you get when you have a cat. So annoying. I love her to death, but her fur is annoying. So I'm just gonna, I should probably try washing my hands again, or at least wipe them off. They have alcohol ink on them. I almost want to put it on top of this. Ah! But it's still wet. Let's see what that does. Oh, it's like coming through. Interesting. Let's go with that. Why not, right? Experimentation is part of the fun. I almost have to like turn them inside out. I put them in plastic because sometimes when the canes get dried out, or they don't really get dried out, but when they get too stiff, they don't manipulate as well. And I didn't know if I was going to be using them up soon or what I was going to be doing. But actually, now that I say that, well, whatever. I may, you know what, I'm going to save. I just had an idea. I'm going to save that much, an equal amount, 2 of this one. That one. So, and I discovered the other day, one of my videos that I uploaded, my husband was watching Avengers in the background, and my video got dinged for copyright, so it had a restriction on it. Um, so, Big Bang is playing in the background right now. I don't know if that will create an issue. So if it does happen to ding it and you notice that I'm doing voiceover, that's why. Because it dinged it for copyright. All right. So I'm putting these ones on here while it's wet. I'm not going to really alter them at all. The one thing I will say about doing a technique this way is that really the only way to get it flat is to burnish it, to like smooth it out with a piece of paper over it and whatnot. What I don't like about doing that is that it's very hard to get the surface even, which can be really annoying because then you have like different layers. So I'm not sure how that got on the top. I think there's a little hole in there, that's why. But again, always experimenting. It's kind of what happens here on this channel. But yeah, you guys, we hit 300 subscribers. Over 300, actually. Last I checked, it was like 301. It's pretty exciting. I think it's pretty exciting. I did not expect that to happen fairly quickly. I mean, I've done, it says 18, but it hasn't been actual 18 videos because I think it counts the shorts as videos, so. Yep. It's kind of a dud. I'll do that. Alright, so just burnishing that some more. Alright, so I am going to take this off of here. It's like really stuck to the tile now. It's such a mess. It's one thing that, it is such a mess on the bottom of this tile. Ow! Just cut myself on the bottom of this tile. Alright. Okay, so I really probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to put it through my pasta maker. Okay, so definitely going to have to clean my pasta maker. All right. That I want to try to wipe off. Should be able to get that off. Yes. No. Ooh. I'm just making it a bigger mess. All right. We will see how this turns out. I don't know. It's definitely an experiment, guys. But that's one of the things I love about polymer clay, you know? It's just kind of, you know, playing with it, having fun with it, not being so serious. I've learned so far that some people are too serious. So this is kind of really interesting kind of, like when I look at it at one angle, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like at that angle, you can actually see like the teal and everything. So it might be really cool to, the technique, this one here where I slice the pieces of the cane really thin and then put it on. I think I'm going to do that with that one because it might give an iridescent like shift after it's baked. So this one I'm going to set aside for now before I cut shapes out of it because I want it to dry some more because it is kind of really wet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these three. I'm going to cut them up. Oh, actually, that one's supposed to be with that one, I think. Yeah. Ow. Getting myself with the blade. Actually, I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cut it. Did that right? I did not do that right. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put these three together. Squish them together. Because I'm going to treat it like a mokogami. And slice it. Just like that. We're going to put it on here. So the mokogami, you want to get it and slice really, really thin. So it's like see-through. But even thinner than that. Ooh, like that. That's what I want. It's the risk you run with this technique though too, is that there we go. It gets a little tricky sometimes. Okay, and this one I'm going to burnish as well. There are some bits that are kind of not together. Okay. All right. So these have been like the cutters that I've been using lately. These are the ones that are from Creo Clay. They're amazing. I love them. So I'm going to do this one here. I ended up having to mark them with different colors of paint marker because there is so many. I get quite a few. Sorry, it's so noisy. And I couldn't remember which ones went together because there are some of them that have like multiple. I really like this one. Some of them that have multiple ones. Some, nope. Its shape is, where it is. Oh, where the heck is the shape for this one? Um, here it is. Okay. So, and I always use, where is it? Oh, this is just cornstarch. When you have a cutter, I probably really don't need to use it on this one. Like this one here, I would definitely dip it in cornstarch so that way it doesn't stick to the kind of intricate parts. But it's always good. I just dip it in there and then I dip it in the cover. But these cutters, unbelievable. They are so good. They are so thin. Like, look at how thin that is. They're all right, guys. We're back for the reveal. So they're done baking. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I got a quick look and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So, like I said, I put them in an ice bath. That usually helps with the colors coming out. Oh, wow, they are. They're pretty, but so green. Like, a lot of green. They're really pretty, though. I mean, the colors are really pretty. So, this one, let's see. So, I'm trying to figure out which. So, that one's got a little bit of copper in it. Not much. So, it is a really cool 3D effect, though. See that in there? It's pretty neat. Chilly getting them out of the ice bath. There's that one there. So they're really stiff when they come out of the ice bath, but then they loosen up, so you don't have to worry about that. It is a really pretty color combination, even though it's funny because the you don't really see the copper or the teal or just all looks like a gray. It looks like a dark green and a little bit of, I don't know, but it's cool. All right. Oh my goodness. Like, see on the back, you've got that teal color there, but that's okay. So I'll let these dry and then I will put them, I'll sand them and all of that. Hey guys, Mama T. Oh, wrapping up this video. So just to clue you in a little bit on how clueless I can be sometimes. I literally just went through this whole spiel, probably maybe 5 minutes long, not that long, and realized that I hadn't even had it on video or hit record. So let's try it again. So these are the pieces. This is the actual slab that I did with you guys in the video. And what I decided to do is just get different colors of cording to use to put those on there. Because it's such an organic shape, I didn't want to drill in to it at all. I just wanted to be able to do like a simple little loop. And the cool part about that is you could move it around. So if you wanted to wear it like that, or if you wanted to slide it over and wear it from here, and you could do it there and wear it like that. You could slide it all the way around and do it like that. So I think that's really cool. I like that part of it. You know, if somebody wanted it to have, actually drilled in a to be able to put a real chain on it. That's certainly something I could do. This is one with the other one that I did originally, and then this one as well. This one I had the green cording on, and again, you could do the other different sections, so it gives you a little bit of versatility with being able to do it. So, whoops, undo this, and sorry. All right, here we go. All right, that's a lie. There we go. There, like that. So, but and like I said, previously, the kind of tricky part with doing the mokugame or mokome or whatever it is the different thicknesses that you can get, which that happens. But I do love how resining the tops make them look. It's just such a pretty look. But yeah, so I mostly did the pendants. I do have these here, which were also from that same slab. I did not do any resin on those yet, which it also does make it pretty, but I do like doing the resin. This one as well, I mean, you could definitely do the same thing with just the cording. Like I said originally as well, I think these were intended to be earrings. For me personally, they're too big for earrings, but it certainly could be earrings if somebody wanted to wear them that way. But again, here's, the way that you could do it as a pendant. So, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the subscribers so far. We are up to 360 subscribers, which is amazing. Getting closer and closer to 500, which is a pretty big milestone for me personally with YouTube. And it also, gets me closer to earning a little bit of money. I do have to have like 3,000 viewing hours, which those are harder to get than you'd think. But every time you view, share, like, subscribe, all of that, I appreciate it so much. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and have a great day. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.